morning, everyone. My name is Doris, and I came from Balto, the city where you can find deers. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 different stories of my life. First story is about I started to talk when I was a baby, and second story is about I began to read novels when I was 9 years old. And third story is about the graduation of my high school. And during my first period when I was a baby, I still remember the first time when I started to talk. And the word is so unique, but that's for me, a young little girl. It used to be very hard to express my emotion. For example, when I wanted to express my idea of obtaining water, but I could only start my words with marbles. And my second stage of my life started with capacity of reading books. Being one of the children who consider the book as the most tedious in the world, I couldn't come down to read books with my patience every time. However, with encourage of my mother, I finally started to read the first book that is called Harry Potter, and I immediately attracted by the story about magic life. I drown myself in the story all the time, and I hope I could one of the persona in that story. After reading by the end of the story, I realized that I started to form the habit of reading different kinds of books. As I read story over and over again, I could discover deeper knowledge that contains in those stories. I feel appreciated of being able to gain knowledge from reading as growing up as an adult. And the last and the most important moment in my life is the graduation from my high school. Being able to say goodbye to everybody in my class is the hardest thing. Because we spent 3 years of fashion life and solving mathematical problems together, playing sports together, and having a variable subject of license together, I still feel regret of being late for the group photo and taken for my class. But thanks for the advanced technology, Photoshop, I finally was able to appear in that photo, in that group photo, and that were all my 3 stories about my life, and I still remember them, and it's really memorable for me. And in the future, I want to be a manager of art museum because I love art, and so I choose my major as fine arts. And I hope I would have a colorful life. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.